What's up YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get those Dr. Dre pianos. So without any further ado, let's get straight to the tutorial. Before I hit record on this video, I did record a piano part, so I'm all ready. So I got my piano part all done right here, separated by the left hand and the right hand. And I'll show you why I like to do that closer to the end of the video. And we're going to start with my right hand right here. And here is the pattern that I recorded. So we're going to bring in a Logic EXS24 instrument. And I kind of found out that the nice piano to start off with, to get that Dr. Dre sound initially, is under Factory Acoustic Pianos and Steinway Piano 2. I don't know, I played with all the different pianos and I felt like this was the closest one to start with. So that's my pattern right there. It is a famous pattern. And the first step we're going to do to get those Dr. Dre pianos is to offset our MIDI notes. Right now, that sounds very robotic, and Dr. Dre kind of added some nice feeling to his keys. And the way he did that was offset his notes. So here is my triad right here. I'm going to take the second note in my triad and offset it from the first note. Or the root note. So I'm going to select all these. I'm going to zoom in so I see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and just offset it manually like this. And then we're going to go ahead to our third note in our triad. And I'm going to offset that one by the second one. So I'm going to drag it a little bit forward off the second one. So let's see where I'm at. Okay, that sounds about right. Let's go ahead and play and hear what we got so far. So you get that classic Dr. Dre feel right off the bat just by offsetting your MIDI notes. It kind of creates a quick arpeggiation that it's kind of very hard to play that live. You kind of have to go in after and do it. So that's how it feels right now. This is how it sounded before. Very robotic, and then here's our nice little kind of feel groove. All right, so that's the first step right there. Second step, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine these two into one track. So my piano left, I'm going to bring in EXS24 as well. And I'm putting in the same piano because we're going to treat it as one instrument. Now what I like to do, the reason why I like to separate my left and my right hand is because I can pan it properly. I like to always pan my pianos the way, if you're sitting in front of a piano yourself, your bass is on your left side or your left speaker, and your right hand is on your right side of your speaker or your right channel. So I'm just going to pan this over very slightly. So my right is going to be pushed off to the side to the right, and my left is going to be pushed off to the side to the left, as if it were in real life when you're sitting at a piano. You get this wider piano feel, and I always do that for my pianos and my drums as well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and bust this out to a track to group them together. So I'm going to go to my output. I'm going to go to bus 1. We'll just use bus 1 for now. And now I got it locked right here. Now I can treat both of those tracks as one complete instrument. I'm just going to mute the left hand for now. First step, now we're going to go ahead and bring in an EQ, and we're going to start molding it to sound more like Dr. Dre's piano. So his pianos are very bright and it's not muddy at all. So I'm going to go ahead and just drag that down. I'm going to cut out some of the lows, and then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take out a little bit around the 500 range. And I'm going to take a little bit around the 1K range, which is like the really annoying in your face sound. So we don't want that. I'm going to take that out. Oops, wrong one. Just a little bit like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and maybe bump up a little bit around the 5K. Again, just take that out there. And then we're going to bump up the highs drastically to kind of brighten up our sound around 12,000 hertz or 12Ks. So we get a lot brighter sound. Here is it with the EQ off. Let's kind of muddy. Brightens it up. Muddy. Brightens it up. All right, the next step we're going to do is go ahead and add in in my opinion, I think he adds some noise to his tracks. So I'm just going to add some a bit crusher plugin, and we're just going to add some noise there. Nothing too crazy. We're going to do resolution of 12-bit. Leave the downsampling at 1. We're just going to drive it up a little bit. Off. On. Just adds a little bit of distortion and noise in there. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go in and add a reverb. Let's do a basic reverb here. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add in a compression on our entire piano track right here. And what you wanna get is a very aggressive compressor. And thankfully in Logic, there's actually a preset here that gives you an aggressive piano sound. So it's right here under keyboards, type U aggressive piano. And it's kind of the sound that we're going for. Gives you that larger than life piano sound. But we're kind of distorting a little bit, so I'm just going to take my output gain and just drop that down a little bit. And you could kind of hear the noise now kind of comes out more after the compressor is placed on it, and that's kind of the sound you're going for. Dr. Dre's sound had a little bit of noise, had a little analog feel to it. All right, so that's how you get those Dr. Dre pianos. Just go ahead, add in an EQ to brighten it up, add some noise to make it feel like it's coming from like an analog source or like a record. Add in a reverb and add in that huge compressor that just makes it really in your face and aggressive. And that's pretty much it. That's how you get those Dr. Dre piano sounds. If you have any questions on this, ask me in the comment section below. For more videos and tutorials, remember to subscribe as they're always coming, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later guys, peace.